functional bathroom. Privacy, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading.
I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is.
What the fuck is this thing?
All of the windshield, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck. What? What the fuck did I say?
That didn't sound for shit, did it?
And here, under the hood, we've stored something that'll really come in handy if it doesn't fall out and break my leg. Ah! What we're doing is we're building a fucking industrial film, trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. We suppose we open... Gotta do it again, right now. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you? Will you do me a kindness?
Leave.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more. Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me. It's going to be very hot. It's going to be very uncomfortable for everybody. Want anybody yelling. We get anybody yelling around here anymore today, and then the shit is going to hit the fan.
And they fit the diverse needs of a very big firm, and they fit the needs of a very diverse buyer segment. Why can't I remember? I wrote this stuff. Why can't I remember it?
Why don't I say it fucking right?
What does the goddamn line say, Tony? What is the goddamn line? I don't give a shit what the line is.
I fucked up the word rear. I can't even read the fucking VO straight.
What the fuck was that?
We got flies all over the fucking place. Son of a bitch. Get out of here, you fucking flies. There's a fly over the headlight, Tony. We got flies coming for us. Fuck. Fuck out of here, you flies. We got 3 flies, 5 flies. And if you will, make sure, if you will, we don't have that fly on the left side, on the passenger side, because we don't have that in frame, but make sure we don't have any flies here. And we don't have any flies. Here we go.
Get out of here, you goddamn jackass. I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
God, I can't fucking make my mind work.
Tony, give me a towel for just a minute, please.
That...
I'm blinded by that fucking hot light. Goddamn son of a bitch! What do you mean, I'm gonna fall off the fucking thing? Fuck. Just keep running. Bullshit. I'm gonna slate this fucker.
All right, I haven't got time to mark this motherfucker. Here we go again. We can't hear anybody. Nobody can talk to anybody.
Still speeding.
Well, turn the fucking thing off, you dumbass. Man, I'd like to kick your fucking head in. Meet innovation. Money. Fuck. Not even funny anymore.
Son of a bitch!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Fuck off!
What the hell's the line?
Shit!
What the fuck is it? Can't remember the goddamn line. The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that shit?
I don't know, shit. It's just all gone. I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops. For 1989, each individual storage compartment has this controlled light that you can put up your fern if you want to. How's that?
What shot is it?
Oh, shit. What did I do? Did I walk through it?
Is going to be very helpful in keeping you from falling down, you big dumb son of a bitch. You're disturbing what's left of my brain. Yeah, but my mind is such shit. To say nothing of the flies in my head. Got a fly in my mouth, and every fucking other thing happens. If I knew what the rest of the line was, then I would be in good shape. Amazing how I just dabble. Uh-oh. I guess my mind is going again. My body is dismembered from my mind.
There's no words there. There's no words on it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I've never seen that. Fucking thing sucks. There's no words there. Okay. Ready? Take it away. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Go. What's that mean? To play us out? To end the show? Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Long time no see. It's good to be back with you guys. I haven't been in this chair in a minute. It has been a minute. So, yeah, I'm happy to be back here. Lots of exciting stuff. Lots of things on the screen already. Welcome to Darkhorse Live, episode 166, I believe. It's been a minute, so I think that number's correct. But yeah, 166. Welcome, J-Lo, in the bottom right of your corner, bottom left of your corner.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome the
Thank
wonderful
you so much.
J-Lo. Don't touch your microphone.
I know, right.
It seems like all of this studio is sort of being held together with bubblegum and like duct tape at the moment. But it's working. It's all working at the moment, all right? So, but with that said, wait, is your left ear not working?
Mm-hmm. It's just going in and out. I was trying to...
What the fuck? Okay. Yep. Something like that. Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't think that's for the audience. That's just for us, but it sounds really weird for us when one headphone goes out. But yeah, we're back in stereo.
Yes.
Okay. Tonight on the show, well, before I even start about all this shit laid out on the desk in front of you, right here, this is the big news. I'm not a good weather person. Right here is the big news. Okay, everybody. Labor Day, the Monday, coming up Monday in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. But this Monday, if you're in Denver, Colorado, Labor Day, September 2nd, I know a lot of you fuckers are going to be here for Fish. So this is like the last day of Fish, I think, so everyone's going to be totally wore the fuck out. But yeah, if you're in town, Labor Day, you're not traveling, you're in Denver, Colorado, or anywhere in Colorado at all, I invite you to come down to the grand opening of Darkhorse Genetics, the dispensary, first dispensary that we've done in a long time in Colorado. Yes. And we have been working our ass off, J-Lo included. We've been working our ass off. Like, that's why there hasn't been any Darkhorse Lives. That's why there hasn't been much new breeding projects or any fun, new, cool shit to come out and announce and talk about there's been no time for anything but work and sleep and work and sleep. But yeah, we've worked really hard to develop this store. It's still a work in progress. I wouldn't even say like, voila, finished. Like, no, it's just time to open the thing official. We've actually been open. I'm sure many of you know that, but we've been open doing like what I would call a soft opening, which is making sure that the point of sale works and everything sort of works out. But yeah, it's time to officially launch this thing. The sign comes in on Friday, which we're going to have like a 10 or 20 foot giant backlit sign on this building. So I'll be sure to take a picture and post it on like Instagram or something so everyone can see. But yeah, that's really cool to see your vision, your logo, even though I've had this logo for many, many years, but I've never really seen it in lights like 20 feet tall on a building. One that we're, operating out of in a retail space. We've done a whole lot of wholesale work, but to see your brand go retail and then have a giant sign on it, it's a pretty cool moment. So I'm excited. Friday, I'm going to sit there and time lapse. I'm going to watch them put it up. I think it would be cool to see that come to reality. And then Monday, we're going to open it. I've been waiting to do the grand opening to have the sign. That's the whole thing. We've actually been ready for a few weeks. It's just like, when is this sign coming? And the funny thing about the sign is we got it from a company called Fast Signs, which I think is a nationwide chain. But yeah, they are not fast. My guy Ethan has been cool. He's been good, like, working with. It's actually, I'm pretty confident we're going to have a sick sign. But at the same time, your name is Fast Signs, and it took you like almost 6 months to get a sign. So it's pretty slow. But yeah, anyway, the sign will go up Friday. The grand opening will be Monday. The big announcement is the first 50 people who come. I know a lot of people watch this show from all over America, the world, all over the place. So it's probably not reasonable for some of you to make this, but at the same time, if you're anywhere near the first 50 people, we're going to hook up like crazy. There's going to be gift bags. going to be 8s for a penny for the first people. There's going to be probably joints for $1. Everybody, the whole shop's going to be like 40-50% off the entire day, which is better than Black Friday or 420 or anything. It'll be by far the cheapest dispensary in all of Denver. And we picked up a bunch of products, but that sort of brings me to the topic of today's show. If you look around me, I am like immersed in samples. This is the hidden little secret of the industry that I didn't know about, to be honest. I knew this was a thing, but I didn't know this was this much of a thing. So when we announced that we were doing a store, you know, a lot of companies wanted to be on the shelf, so we got a shit ton of samples just sent to the shop, and it's one of the coolest things that could happen because all this came for like a penny. So we are inundated with products. I got boxes. I got other boxes. Hold on, I'm not even joking. Here's another box. Here's another box. Here's another box. Here's another box. So, like, I can't do it all right now, but I figured we'd call this the Darkhorse sample cup, the inadvertent cup, the cup that no one thought they were entering into the cup. But J-Lo and I are going to kind of burn through some of these and try a bunch of products and give you our honest feedback. And this is how we're going to kind of determine what products do make the shelf and have, you know, stay on the shelf for a while. But even as bud tenders or owners of the shop, you need to know the products through and through that you do carry. And granted, we're not really going to carry a lot of stuff. It's going to be mainly Darkhorse stuff. But some products that I don't make, like a transdermal patch or something, you know, it's like we'll carry some other cool shit. But let's check it out. And that's what you see before you is a whole bunch of shit. I worked my ass off all day, barely ate, so I'm starving. But I'm ready to get high, and I'm ready to get high as fuck. So I don't know. Where do you want to start? Do you have anything? I'm looking at this drink. I think we should take a sip of these drinks and just review, like, well, that's the thing about this. Obviously, the effect is not really going to be something that we can, you know, we're going to eat like a bite of a million things. So we can more or less give you the flavor.
We could maybe talk about some of those products on how long they're supposed to take to kick in, though. Like the differences, maybe.
And maybe if they have good ingredients on them, we can talk about that. Some of these, like gummies, for instance, have gelatin. Other ones don't have gelatin, you know, or pectin or things like that. So, but yeah, we'll go through these, kind of get a taste on some of them. We'll smoke some of the flower, take a rip or two off all of them. And I can't say all of them, as many as we can get through.
So, speaking of flour really fast, I need to finish rolling my blunt.
So you need some flour?
So I need some flour.
Which one would you like to start with? Should I just pick one?
Yeah, you should.
Let's go with this one. Is this bad for you or good for you?
I feel like I like them.
Purple Sunset in the Flow, Boutique Cannabis. I have this camera to the left, which I'm sure is going to be, my left, is going to be shit, because it's always shit whenever I try to do this. But I will try to show you some nugs, and I don't necessarily know that they're going to look that great. But before J-Lo rolls it all up and it smokes up in the air, let's take a look at what this nug looks like. It's Purple Sunset from In the Flow. I really like your jars. Your jars are sick. Like, this is a high-quality jar with a cool lid. Like that's a wood-burned lid. Like, cool. It's definitely cool. For a sample, too, like, we would probably end up getting this, I think, in the deli-style batch. They don't even do pre-packs.
Yeah.
But to send this out is like, wow, they really put a serious jar in here. And I think on this one was the specialty on this is living soil. That was what they said when they dropped this off. Is like, we're living soil, and this was on the expensive price point as far as wholesales. We probably won't go into prices, but this was a more expensive flower. But anyway, let's take a look at what you got.
You should take off that stem. That was from me.
That's the best I can get it. Honestly, I don't like the smell.
What does it smell like to you?
I don't want to say. 8th grade weed? Like weed that almost Mexican weed. Sorry, this camera's terrible. And let me see if I can zoom it all. It didn't come like this. J-Lo got her fat fingers in here and started ripping apart nugs and all the rest of it.
My fingers are not fat.
Well.
Anyways, please continue.
Right, I'm trying to get a zoom on it. That's the best I can give you. Which, it's all right. Visually, it's okay. I'll give it a B. But yeah, I didn't love the nose. But you roll it up, let everyone know what you think.
Well, the bud structure is kind of interesting though. It's like all fingery.
Like, yeah, like corkscrewy. Totally. Yeah, it's indica dom. It says on the jar, but it clearly looks sativa with the corkscrew. I'm gonna try this drink. I've been curious about this drink. I don't really drink cannabis drinks, but let's go ahead and try it. This one's called Pineapple Mango Delight. I don't know if you can see it very well. This one's from Can of Punch. There's about 3 or 4 different drink companies on the market, but on the rec site, all of them are 100 milligram. So almost every package here today will be 100 milligram, and each dosage will be 10 milligram dosage. I don't know how the fuck you dose a drink.
I think you just go for a swig.
I think Keith Cola, when they gave him, said that the cap is their dosage.
I have heard that before.
So you just pour a little in the cap, and that's your 10 mil.
Oh.
But I'm not buying that shit. I'll just take a swig and see what it tastes like.
I think
these are also warm. I feel like they should probably be refrigerated or chilled before enjoying. They're in our refrigerator, so yeah, they should probably be refrigerated. Also, one thing to note is how easy is the childproof packaging, because I'm an idiot and I struggle with all of them. This one's already got me. It's half on, half off. And push down and pull up. It's like cough syrup.
I can help you.
I got it.
The drinks
Comes
are
with a
supposed
little
to,
seal.
they're supposed to hit you faster because you're orally taking it and it's gonna hit your bloodstream.
You gotta give them a shake.
Give it a shake.
Is a shake a good idea or a bad idea?
I would shake it.
I'm thinking it's probably settled, whatever the fuck's in here. I feel like I'm about to take a drink of cough syrup, to be honest. I'm not like super excited to try this, but I want to know what it tastes like. There's a bunch of different flavors, so honestly, we have to try them all.
Yeah.
But eventually, I don't know about right now, but eventually. Here you go, Pineapple Mango Delight, which is something I would probably not drink anyway.
I'm very surprised right now.
It smells like tropical cough syrup. I don't know why I keep saying cough syrup. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not cough syrup. It smells tropical. I don't know. Let's give it a shot.
It sounded like it was like moving pretty good in there. Is it thick?
Oh, this is actually pretty good. It tastes like remember those Mr. Ices?
Ooh, yeah.
You freeze, but then you melt them, and they like sometimes you just cut them open and drink them.
For sure. 30 seconds.
This tastes like a Mr. Icy. Literally zero cannabis taste, zero cannabis flavor at all. This is actually pretty good. I'll go again. I could drink this.
I'm excited.
That surprised me. I didn't. For some reason, I thought I was like, ugh, I'm dreading taking this drink, but it was pretty fucking good. I'd drink this all day. I could pound that, but I got to conserve my.
Let me try.
I'm not an edible person. Yeah, you could tell everybody what you think.
I feel like, thank you. You didn't read any of the stuff. Can you read? It says it's gluten free.
I'm gonna try this one. We're gonna keep cold with something else. Bubba Kush root beer. I don't like root beer, but let's try it anyway. Fuck it. It's either cap. This is their childproof cap. I'm not really showing it. Whatever. Huh? Yeah, this is a childproof cap. I don't know how the fuck it works. Oh, you can't see me. Watch me struggle.
Oh my gosh.
What do you do? It says something. Push up. Oh, okay, no problem. Just read the instructions. This is 35 milliliter right here. This little cup cap. The lid is actually pretty cool. It's futuristic, man. It's plastic, but this is like a legit like Pepsi can or beer can. This got some girth to it too. This feels like beefy. What do you think?
I think that you had a very accurate description. It does taste like one of those little icy pops.
Mr. Icy?
Yeah, it is very good. I think with the ice, like you said, this would be delicious. I could also see myself drinking too many of them in a day because it does taste so good.
It has some carbonation factor going on. I'm fucking confused. What pull and slide?
Ooh, doesn't
I'm gonna
sound
cut
bad.
myself.
You want me to help you?
Pull, slide. What? I can't. Just want to taste your beverage. Slide. There we go. Okay. Such a futuristic beverage. So you pull it, and I can't tip it, but I'll show you, and then slide it back. But, okay. It smells like root beer. Straight up root beer.
Do you have any carbonation like going on where you
It exploded when I opened. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that part, but do you have any bubbles on your nose when you smell it?
Not so carbonaty,
No.
but it is got a little crackle pop in there. You hear that?
Oh, you're right.
All right, anyway, let's take a swig. This tastes like licorice root beer.
Ooh.
If you like root beer, you'd like this. But I am shocked at how little cannabis flavor there is in this at all. Like,
Kind of like
I'm
that.
just used to. I'm not an edibles person. Full disclosure, I don't really like them. They sort of make me feel drunk and shit when I like overdo it. I don't really like that drunk feeling, like dizziness and any of that. But so the last time I ate edibles was probably fucking a while ago. And every time I swear I would eat edibles, I'd be like, man, this tastes really fucking weedy. Like weed, because everyone used
You're
to
right, though.
make butter and shit, and it would just always
Yeah.
be like weedy. But now everything's converted to distillate, and they've really honed their craft to like just put in the punch with no fucking shit flavor. But yeah, if you like root beer, you like this. What do you think on this one?
Let's trade. You see on this flower.
This is Purple Sunset,
Yes.
Living Soil, in a blunt, which I don't like. You're already fucking up my palate.
Don't let him trick you. He'll hit a blunt. This is good. You know what this tastes like?
It's pretty good. Yeah. What do you think?
Is those root beer candies? You know, the like, but like
But do
almost.
you get a back end licorice kind of like black licorice? Mm-hmm. Like not bad. It's just got like an extra flavor comes in.
It's serious root beer.
Serious root beer. It's good. It's good. This, on the other hand, I'm not getting a lot out of this. It's kind of, I mean, I'm being brutally honest. It's kind of like terpless. I taste the blunt wrap much more than I taste the flavor. Or
That is
the
a
cannabis.
flavorless blunt wrap. Okay.
Well, it's got plenty
And-
of flavor compared to the weed.
That's not good. I feel like if you were going to have a little movie night though, like a root beer float, this would be amazing. A little date night.
Yeah, root beer float would work.
I like it.
What we got here?
I like the cannon punch a little.
Keith,
little bit better.
extreme.
Settle down. Settle
Are you
down.
Are you ready to get extreme?
Yes.
Hold on, that's extremely close. It's extreme cannabis infused orange soda, orange Kush. You know it's gonna be fucking cushy.
This is the most excited I've ever seen you.
I'm really not that excited to try this one. For some reason, the drinks have
Excuse me.
been good, and I didn't expect that. All right.
Do you think that the cannon punch has more of like a juice? It reminds me more of like a simply juice versus like
Yeah.
the soda.
This is more like a soda. That's more like a juice. I agree. All right. Are you ready for Orange Kush Extreme?
Oh, I can see you flaring orange right now.
This tastes like Orange Crush, the soda. You know, remember that from back in the day? It's still a thing.
Yes, the crush is still crushing.
Yeah, I'm like really impressed. I don't know why I'm so impressed, but I didn't expect these to be this good. I've looked at these drinks on the shelves for like 10 to 20 years,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna taste like shit. It just tastes pretty fucking good. I'm not bullshitting. I'm like, I don't know that I'm gonna buy a 12-pack and like have it on me at all times or whatever. Like, it's not gonna take place in my Pepsi that I'm fucking slamming all the time. But yeah, surprisingly good. I don't know. Take a swill of that one.
Could you mix this with vanilla ice cream?
I will say though, I am getting a weird aftertaste. I don't know if it's from that one or all three of them mixed. But like 30 seconds later, my tongue is kind of like a little weird.
I don't like this one.
It's a no go.
I think the root beer is delicious.
All right.
This is nice.
All right. Yeah, leave that there.
Okay.
I'm good on that. All right, I'm gonna move over to gummies because I've actually wanted to try the gummies, just a piece of them, and we have a decent amount of gummies. So let's start to dial it in, which everybody seems to like. These are like top tier, and probably the most expensive gummy in the state, I think,
I think so too.
for sure. But I heard they just sold their company. This is hearsay or something, but yeah, I heard they just sold for like $5 million or some shit. It was like, good for you.
them, yeah.
Good for them. They put out a good product. We've worked with them in the past. See how it says Laser Cat on the top? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says Laser Cat on the top. Laser Cat was probably the people that's either provided the hash or provided the material, like flour, and we provided the flour for them many times, and they'll throw a Darkhorse Index logo on there for us when we supply the flour. So I think that's cool that they do that. Like,
I like that
this
too.
sort of tag team like logo.
Rare Dignas used to do that with them when they first opened too.
Is pineapple geode, which is one I'm probably not gonna like.
They had a lot of good flavors though, don't you think? And they were actually strain specific.
Yeah, like strain specific rosin gummy, not distillate gummy.
Good
So,
clarification.
yeah, big difference in that in price point too. But a rosin gummy, which is going to be on your higher end, and like I said, this one sells like crazy. I don't know about the pineapple geo, but the dialed in. But they do have like your basic flavors,
Yeah.
and then they start getting a little funky with it.
I feel like a person like you would read the can and be really discouraged by some of the flavors, like papaya,
Interesting.
things like that. But
There's only a couple of them in here. I think you probably dipped into them. Did you dip into them?
I did do that too.
I did do that. And each piece is supposed to be 10 milligram.
They were really colorful too. They're like rainbow packed.
If you get these warm in any way,
I did learn that.
they will turn into one giant hockey puck
Should I
of
show?
gummy.
I wish I would have brought that one on the show.
Yeah, you really gotta like keep these out of the car in the summer. But yeah, I'm gonna try one. This actually is my first ever dialed in gummy. I'm not a gummy person. I like Sour Patch Kids at the movies, but only at the movies.
I personally think the dialed in hit you the hardest out of any of the gummies I've ate though. Like the effects I feel for some reason are a little bit more of that like indica, kind of like more traditional edibles, I guess, more heavy. But
Tastes exactly like a normal ass gummy. It's kind of big though.
it's too big.
It's a big piece. I wish they were half size pieces, but then they'd only be 5 milligram. But yeah, let's see if I can lay one down.
I feel like it's a hunk of burning love right there.
There you go. See, it's kind of big, like compared to like my thumb. I don't know. That's not in scale. But yeah, it's like I would say that it's about the size of my. It's about the size of my thumb, yeah. But it tastes good. Well, I don't get a lot of pineapple. It's kind of like fruit punch to me or something, but it was good.
Do you taste the weed in that?
Not at all. Like zero cannabis flavor in this at all, which is good to me. Like I don't want to taste green. I'm not a green person. Want to taste the greens? You want one?
I'll try one. Or I'll try.
You want to try the Canna Punch?
I'll try that one. Yeah.
I have a feeling I
I
can
ate the
tell
can of this.
that just by touching this melted together,
What do you mean? You can tell that.
and that's probably our fault, not them. So this comes from Canna Punch, the same people that make the drink, but they have a gummy, a rosin gummy. I've never tried it. This one actually is like middle of the market as far as pricing. I'm wondering on their ingredients.
I gotta be honest with you. I think that one is not individual. I think like individualized, like the loose
Oh
gummies.
shit! This
it's-
isn't even gonna get as high.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's disappointing.
I'm glad that I caught that.
I'm glad that you caught that too. I think I have one if you want me to run and
So
go
this
get
is
it.
a sample only. That's why this is probably not even a gummy. I could tell something's in here. This is probably something different.
Do you want me to go find one?
Do we have Canna Punches? I have plenty of gummies.
Okay, then let's skip that for now. Sorry about that.
I want to go to this one.
Oleos.
Oleo passion fruit rosin gummy. Want to try this? Compare it against the 710. Vegan friendly, gluten free friendly. What the fuck else? Tapioca syrup, cane sugar, water, apple juice concentrate, pectin, solventless rosin. So a few other things that I don't know what the fuck they are. Carbonura wax, citric acid, malic acid, sunflower oil. But yeah, this has the pectin in it. But yeah, I want to try this one. This is another rosin gummy. And this one is much more affordable, honestly. You can get this for about half price in a retail store compared to the dialed in. So I'm just curious.
Are those ones about 20?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that is a good price point.
Where you're dialed in will be about 30, 35. Can't open this shit because there you go. There you go. All right, I'll show you what they look like. Try to show you what they look like.
They're cute.
They're just little yellow gummy circles, but they're also pretty fucking big.
Those are big. They look. You know
These
what
are
I
big.
think? To be honest, I think a lot of the gummy companies had to increase the size to have the THC symbol on them for compliance.
I didn't realize that the dialed ins actually have the THC symbol on it.
You have to.
So there's a mold on. No, you can't see this, but there's a mold on here, and in the mold is the THC symbol. So I guess you know that this is weed. But yeah, let's try it.
They look like little gold coins.
This one is not nearly as gummy.
Really?
It was more like a fruit chew.
God, whenever your fruit
Passion
juice.
fruit, rosin gummies. Yeah, night and day difference.
Would
Eat
you-
that. You can eat that in like 2 seconds, whereas the dialed in, you got to chew it like a gummy bear for like 35 seconds.
I tried to eat one of those on my show one time, and I almost choked.
The dialed ins.
Yes.
Dialed in's a chewy one. That one's just a couple of bites. What do you think? Flavor, consistency, gumminess.
I don't know. What is this flavor again?
Passion fruit.
It tastes very like tangerine,
Kind of artificial even.
like peach.
Yeah. More
A
like
little
peach,
bit.
yeah. But I don't know. I don't love it. Like, I can tell that dialed in is a higher quality product just from the way that it tastes and chews and
The gelatin itself.
yeah. But if you're going bang for your buck and trying
Yeah.
to get your milligrams in, like that's acceptable.
I
That's a
think-
pretty good gummy. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you were in like a sharing is caring situation or going to like a concert or something, I think that's nice. And I do think it's easier to chew, like you said. I think the dialed in, I would lean towards, though, if you were keeping a personal stash, maybe.
This one I'm interested to try because I love a fucking s'more. This comes from Northern Standard, and it's a candy bar, chocolate bar. See how interesting this is to open.
Their packaging looks nice.
Definitely looks pro.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to get into it at this point. It's childproof beyond childproof. Push. Huh? Push. Babe.
Let me help you.
Uh,
So close, yet so far away.
Push.
You got it.
Push. Hey. Okay.
Oh. Okay, for a stoner,
Look at this
that's a masterpiece.
concoction.
Oh my God, I'm in love already.
I can show you. Dude, it looks even better like close up in person. Pow. Look at that fucker. You shitting me right now?
I love
Hell
it.
Yeah. Northern Standard. These are looking nice.
That's adorable.
I think I'm liking the look of this already. This needs to go on the shelf. I just like it.
That's what I'm
I didn't
saying.
even try it yet. Look how fire that is. The packaging's nice too.
Don't you want to? Yes.
I'm eating it.
I think we should put it on s'mores. We should make some s'mores and actually put that
S'mores
there.
on s'mores.
Yes.
Ooh. Look at the bottom of it.
I am so impressed.
I'm gonna flip it over. It's gonna fuck it up, but look at the bottom. You see that little triangle thing on there, the square on the bottom? That's actually the THC symbol.
Good for them.
But these are fire looking.
That's a lot of attention to detail too.
All right, it's holding together pretty well.
You're flopping it around pretty good. How do your pieces break? Oh, you're just gonna.
I'm gonna take a big old bite, 10 milli bite.
I feel like that was almost perfect.
This is
Messy?
motherfucking delicious.
I am so excited to see an edibles company take kind of a different approach, though. That's
It's
very
fire.
aesthetically
Try this.
appealing.
Try this. You're gonna like it. It's a little melty because the studio's hot.
It's because you're in here. Okay, wait.
Sorry if you don't like eating sounds. Oh, here's another gummy. You gotta go for it. This is a Northern Standard gummy. Effect specific. Slumber. I don't know if I should do this. It's
You
gonna
might
make me go to
sleep good
sleep.
for the first time.
Yeah, I could use some fucking sleep. I'll eat. I don't give a shit. You say this will make me sleep? Prove it. Actually, I could fall asleep like. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna open this. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this has to be the best edible I've ever ate.
It's fire.
Holy shit.
There you go, Northern Standard Gummy, which is the same manufacturer of that candy bar.
So
But they're looking pretty good. I have to give it a shot. This one's much more like the Oleo.
Will you not seal that? Oh, hard for me.
Sorry.
Sorry. This one is better than the Oleo?
It's like just like it. It's not that gummy. It kind of just breaks up. Yeah. I'm not liking that one as much. Oh, this is cool. Shout out Stone Ninja if he's around. Oleo did a little Chinese takeout box.
Ooh.
I think you can see it. Yeah, I'll show you over here. Isn't that gangster?
They have a little dab tool in there too.
That's sick. That's hash. We'll move on to that in a second. Sour D. Wilson. But I want to try this candy bar now. This is a Leafa. Leafa Edibles. Dulce de leche. I don't know. I can never say this shit.
You said it.
Dulce de leche.
I think that
I'm trying it. Whatever the fuck it's called.
they had some good flavors though. They had like, wasn't it like strawberries, like cookies and cream basically, and like they had like
Yeah, dark chocolate something.
caramel.
They have a bunch of different flavors, but I can't get it open, so I will never be able to try it. I got it. This packaging is much less impressive than
Your s'mores.
Northern Standard. Oh, it's dumping out all in my hand, man. Okay, there it is. Oops, upside down. They got a little salt toffee bottom or something going on to it. Oh, this is the bottom. 10 milligram squares. So, not as nice a presentation. This is a very cheap, I don't want to say very cheap, but a much cheaper product. A cheaper candy bar on the market. It comes in a Mylar. It's not really in a fancy, like, wrapping bag. Same sort of concept with the 10 milligram squares.
I mean, I feel like if you're trying to cut the cost for the customer, though, you're gonna have to probably cut out some of those little finite details.
Sure. As long as the chocolate tastes good, I'm fire. I'm with it. Fine with it.
I'm all about making s'mores with this stuff now. Sold.
Mm, really good too. I'm seriously impressed with all these edibles. This one comes from, I think, Sweet Mary Jane's Kitchen, where it's a Leafa bar, so it's a co-branding situation. I got these little graham cracker crunches on them. This almost tastes more like a Crunch Bar, Nestle Crunch Bar, but not all the way. But I like this one. Give that one a go.
Do you want to hit this blunt?
No, I'm eating. What else can I eat?
Oh, you gotta try one of the waffle cookies. They're so good.
This thing?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Dutch Girl. Caramel stroop waffle? I don't know what the fuck that is. You guys read that? The packaging is not... I don't know. It's a fucking pop top. But that don't matter to me. Let's see what it's all about. I don't even know what a stroop waffle is. Oh, these things, I've seen these before. These are like shits at IKEA. Like a graham cracker or something?
Yeah, like with a little molasses or syrup or sugar. That chocolate was really good.
Yeah, both the bars were actually pretty good. Down with either of them.
I think that if you're not a sweet person, like over the top sweet person, I think this one would be a better choice for you. So it'll tame down.
You're way chewier than I thought they were going to be. Very good. I can fuck with these.
I feel like ice cream sandwiches. I'm really on an ice cream sandwich s'mores kick after this has started.
What's weird is they printed on it with like ink.
You have to do that THC
Yeah,
symbol.
it's in the THC stuff. Food grade printer ink. Yeah, I like this. Who's the rest?
Oh.
Okay. What else we got?
Very chewy.
They're like way chewy.
I like it.
What is this shit all about? Live rosin syringe. Let's do it. We got a cherry cola.
I mean, why not?
All right. Going cherry cola. And whatever the fuck this syringe is.
God, these are all so good.
Yeah, so far, honestly, nothing's been like bad. At all. I assume you put this under your tongue or something?
You can put it.
Where are we syringing this? It's definitely not going fucking up my ass or however the fuck they're doing this shit. What does it even say? Suppository? No. 1 gram activated live rosin premium serum papaya crush.
Ooh. Lauren is from Northern Standard. She's watching your show.
Oh, nice. Your stuff is pretty fire so far. Everything. I really like the s'mores bar. That one's fire.
Yeah, I'd say that's
I don't
my
know how the
favorite.
fuck I need
Out of
more
everything.
description on what I'm doing here. I'm 99% sure you just put this under your tongue.
I think you can add it to anything because it's already activated. So I think we should put it under our tongue.
Dispensing oil. Put syringe under running hot water for 30 seconds and dispense. The intoxicating effects of this product may be delayed for up to 4 hours.
So it's not activated. It's got to get hot.
I gotta run this underwater. Well, I'm gonna pull it out of the package, at least show you, and then probably do a little more research to make sure I'm doing it correctly. But it's TS Labs, and I'm curious because I've never really fucked around with syringe dosing. And let's see.
She
see
said
what
you
it's
can
about.
dab the syringe too.
It's dabbable, huh? Interesting. So it's almost like just disty in a syringe.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay. Glass syringe.
Ooh, it's classy. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'll show you. So yeah, it comes in a little glass syringe. You have to heat it up a little bit with some running water, and then I think you could probably add it to coffee, tea, food.
That's nice.
Directly under your tongue. Apparently dabbable, I'm just told. I've learned. So you can probably add it to your bowl even. But concentrated. I wonder what the THC is on this.
I think that would be very beneficial.
78. It's almost 79 THC. So yeah, a very concentrated syringe. Papaya crush. That's cool. I mean, that's a cool idea. Particularly when, the death of medical and like you start to see people come into the recreational side to get the products because it's the only thing that's left. So it's cool that people would make a product that still would have medicinal value, it all has medicinal value, but I guess like
You're absolutely
medicinally specific products. I feel like this is kind of one of those things, unless I'm totally wrong and people are just loving this shit like a dip in the coffee every morning, like bloop.
I think that is great though, if you can add it to your tea or like you said, avoid sugars or sweets if you're in a situation. What if you're diabetic? A lot of these options are not great.
It's true. A lot of the edibles are always junk food. All right, keep cola. All right, keep cola.
It's coming in hot.
I like cherry. I feel like their label should be red.
Yeah, it would
It's
be.
the same label as the Bubba Kush root beer.
That would be
Cherry cola.
easy to mess up as the staff, I'm saying.
Yeah, tastes exactly like I thought it would. Like cherries. Not as strong like cherry, but I don't know. It's not like grenadini.
Really? Would you add
But it's messing
grenadine?
with my head that the label is brown.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I feel like it would taste different if the label was red. Does that make any sense?
Cherry's like one of the best things to brand with. It's like so cute, no
Yeah.
matter how
Why is
you
there not a
put it.
cherry on there? They probably can't. I don't know the edible specific rules, but you really got to watch, marketing to children with that stuff.
You can't use red.
Probably can't use a cherry. There'll be no cherries on your packages. If not, then I would expect there to be a cherry on there.
Ooh,
That one's pretty good.
like this one.
Ooh. All right. Now I got to get high on some fucking actual cannabis. We have plenty to choose from. But the first thing I want to do is mess around with one of these lols.
Lols. Their name is nice because it just rolls off the
Lol.
tongue.
What do you know about a lol? These are lols.
Packaging's one of the coolest I've seen, though.
I would say, yeah, definitely probably one of the coolest packages yet that I've seen come out. So I'll try to show you how it works if I can even figure it out. But it goes something like this. We got to break this here seal, which isn't going that well. So there you go. Got that. Got that. And then you can flip it up. You guys see this? You can flip it up, which is pretty cool. It's got some wording right there and everything. Then you push on this little horse, donkey head, goat man, I don't know what you call that, pan type figure, and pull it up. Right? Push,
I think you
pull.
push it up.
Yeah, so you push in on the circle in the middle and push it up. And then when it comes up, I'll show you on the small cam. When it comes up, it comes with like matches in the front, which is sick.
A little match striker on the very top.
And then you unfold it. And you got your pack of spliffs or whatever, your 1 gram joints, and then your matches. And somewhere there's a strike on here. Yeah, there's your. Whoops.
It's okay.
There's your strike. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool little packaging. I think it's pretty sick, but I haven't really tried the joint yet. So let's give the joint a shot. You can spend all the money in the world on your packaging. If your joint sucks, I don't think it's going to work out.
You know, I do appreciate the fact. I think it's brilliant, though, when you can come up with a package that people will not throw away and that they'll reuse.
Oh, yeah. It's also like magnetic. I don't think I showed that, but
It's nice.
you just slap her closed. Slap her closed. I
Get
like
up.
this. This is nice for the pop.
It seems firm enough, too, that you wouldn't crush them. What do you think?
It's not bad. It's not amazing. I'm being real. It's like I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect to be like, holy shit, OG Kush Sour is so the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. But no,
Kind of saw
burns
that
real
coming.
smooth, like real smooth. I like the way they rolled it. Like it doesn't look like a typical cone knock box. Like these are more, like
Jointy.
jointy. Yeah, exactly. But flavor wise, this one is, they call it Closing Time, and it's their Indica Premium Pre-Roll, 26% THC. I think this would satisfy most people. Like, come in for a pack of joints, they'd be like, "These are cool. These are good." I'm gonna put this solid in like the C plus B minus. Like, this isn't like amazing flower, but it's a good pre-roll. Like,
Would you buy it over the other pre-rolls?
I don't know. I have to try them all.
I guess you haven't.
I haven't. Yeah, I'm not a huge joint guy. That like that much. I'll smoke a joint, but
You're a bowl guy.
yeah, much
All
more.
the way. Through and through.
What do you think? Give her a shot.
I do like the way it looks. Like you said, it feels nice too. A little bit bigger than the cones. Ooh, it's spicy.
Ripped, smashed watermelon gummies. I'm gonna be gummied out after this show. Gummies are a product that people, I think, is one of these easier products to make and have high margins or high markups. So it's one of the more profitable products you can make in infused products. So a lot of people are trying to get it on the gummy game. In that gummy game. Baked apple. We got a bunch of different flavors, but I'm just going to try one. I'll go with the baked apple.
Look at the
Just,
drip. Started.
Okay.
I mean,
burning
it's
even.
nice. This tastes like peppery. I love weed that's like old school hashy tasting, where it doesn't have a lot of flavor except for that.
Joints work for live streams better than bowls. That's for certain. It's much easier to talk with a joint than trying to stop and light a bowl, as I've tried to do on the show for 165 episodes. Most of the first episodes, I had a joint because I had a Daz rolling for me. These gummies are much smaller. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I gotta show this. These are ripped. R-I-P-T. I'm not familiar with the brand. That gummy's a lot smaller. I'm gonna say more like a pinky, not a thumb. I don't know if it's a 10 milli though. I wonder if they did these in 5s. Dosage, it's 100 mil, so it's gonna be the same.
10. I do like the smaller idea already.
Baked apple.
Would you like this joint?
Yes.
It's a
That
good
one's good.
sign.
That's a good gummy. That's got like almost the perfect amount of gumminess to like flavor. They put a little sour. I think I like it because they put the sour on it. It's like a Sour Patch. Try one of these. You'll like it. I'm all about it, actually. This might be my favorite gummy I've tried so far.
Wow.
It's getting me. GetRipped.ninja. www.getripped. RIPT.ninja. 100 milligram, 10 milligram per serving. Yeah, I like these. What do you think?
It reminds me of those things that were like, I can't remember, like sour ropes or something as a kid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like to
It's
me.
got the sour patchy kind of thing, but it's not a Sour Patch.
It's got a zinger.
It's a little more oily. Is that oily?
It is greasy.
Yeah, greasier.
Yeah,
My fingers are a little slimy after that one.
you're right.
So
I do.
that's a downside, I guess, but I don't know. I like the smaller piece.
You can chew it so
Yeah.
much easier.
You just slam that back, no problem.
It seems to have a lot of good things going for it. I was going to say, okay, one of its first ingredients though is sugar, and so
I think all of the first ingredients are going to be sugar.
you're probably right. It is delicious.
Okay, I'm done with this. We got to move on.
Yep.
Lowell's, they're all right. Like I said, I give them like a C
That's honest.
for what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
with this cool packaging, if they had like super strain specific, like really whole flour, like badass flour, like this could like be the cream of the crop right here. But
I agree.
feel like they're kind of, I mean, they're mass producing it, so they're probably, yeah.
Maybe they're trying to
Oh, it
get
looks
there.
like they aren't doing strain specific on the back. They're saying early MO, head knock, early star, icebox pie, and these are all their like closing, like sleeper, indica, like whatever. So I see what they're trying to do here, but yeah, this is from Schwazi. I think I'm saying that wrong.
I mean,
But,
they were pretty popular.
Yeah. Those are nice. Like I say, the packaging itself makes it a cool item to carry in the shop. I think it's just a really cool package. Sometimes you get me on the package if it's that cool, and your product is pretty good. I think that'll work. Oh man. Oh, distillate. I thought it was more gummies. I was like, I don't know if I could do more gummies. There's a cart. I don't have my battery handy.
I got
This
nothing.
one we'll have to save. So in case you weren't aware, there's a million products up here, and this is just a teaser because I haven't really told you guys much. I know on the previous streams I told you I was going to take you through the grow and show you all the whole progress and how we're going to build it and how we're going to build the shop and give you a behind-the-scenes look at operating the dispensary. And the truth is that was going to be way too fucking hard for what I've had to go through and deal with at the moment. But I did capture a fuck ton of footage and a bunch of shit. And what I decided to do is I'm going to try to put together more of like a hour-long show or hour 20-minute long show or like a edited piece that kind of shows like the first 100 days. And I'm still going to give it to you. It's just not going to be a week-to-week updated, edited fucking thing because I don't have any fucking time to do something like that. But I have a lot of stuff to show you in this entire like smoke fest, like whatever. We're going to do it again or do the rest of it or do much more of it with more of the staff and stuff, and we're going to have like a round table around it. So this is a sneak peek into one section of what I guess I'm going to call, I don't even know if I'm calling it a movie, what the fuck I'm calling it, a YouTube fucking
Documentary.
show. Yeah, YouTube documentary of the first 100 days. And then, yeah, we'll highlight some of the things, the construction, the building of it, some of the events that took place during it. Spoiler alert, dudes with ski masks showed up at like 2 in the morning and fucking already fucking walked off with an ATM. So parts of that might be in there.
You gotta include that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of drama that's already happened on this fucking show. Not to mention the selection of the products, the building of the store, the changing over of the grow. Like, there's a whole lot to it.
Can I say really fast something that
Go ahead.
I'm extremely proud of? So I feel that we'll be running the cultivation side with Jason, and I'm super excited because I would say this is the biggest leap I've ever seen one take with switching from fully an organic system and kind of like an old school way of doing things to switching to hydro and sterile for the most part.
Yeah, we're gonna be growing a little bit different. I'm adapting. I'm adapting to
huge.
a new way to do it, which I think is a little bit more environmentally friendly / effective at, probably like growing the highest quality product with also like mitigating as many issues as possible in a clean, more sterile type environment. I love soil, and I'll always love soil, and I'm sure that we're going to continue to grow soil. Like, it's not something where it's like, oh, there'll never be Darkhorse soil weed again. It's like, no, I'm certainly going to do rooms of soil, and we'll identify that when we do it. But I think to do this, to launch with this, is pretty cool because it's just like, I don't know, it's basically your system, but it's showing the progression, I think, of like cannabis in general, where it's like, okay, we used to grow like this, and you're dragging me along kicking and screaming into the new age, and I'm like,
Well, and
I
the
like
cool
pouring
part,
coke on it and growing some organic dirt. You know what I mean?
like you're saying, is eventually we're going to be growing more strain specific to the mediums, like where we are going to be growing certain strains in soil and certain hydro, just, as a whole. Double options.
Double options. No, I'm very excited for the future of the expanded grow that we have. It's intimidating at times because of the size upgrade, and we're like gonna have to not necessarily retrofit, but deep clean / paint / do a lot of fucking change outs with it. And like, it's hard to get 27 feet, 30 feet in the air to do something and go through a rat's nest of like not trellis, but a unistrut and all kinds of other stuff.
Everything.
And it's like, yeah, we might need to have a scissor lift like permanently. Anyone out there has a used scissor lift that they just want to get rid of that's like in the way in the garage, like hit me up, because I think I need a scissor lift in my life permanently.
Yeah.
Because it's just so fucking tall up there.
And paint, just like an endless plug on paint.
Yeah. We'll take like 60 gallons of primer and paint. Like, who's got that?
Just 60 pounds for 60 gallons.
Mike Tyson weed. I want to try it. I just saw a Mike Tyson show. I was drawn to it. Haymaker Haze, huh? Tyson 2.0. So, Mike Tyson weed, undisputed cannabis champs. Or wait, undisputed cannabis. There's no champ in there. There's just cannabis. But I want to try this. I never tried Mike Tyson weed.
I think they had a full lady staff as well.
Yeah, these ladies did come by the shop and deliver their sample in person, and they were some very nice ladies. Like, you could tell they're hardworking. They were right around the corner, and they were ambitious, and they were one of the first vendors to come over and be like,
Let's get
we want
this.
in this shop. And I was like, okay. Like, we're Mike Tyson. Which is funny to have Mike Tyson. No offense to anybody, but Mike Tyson was kind of represented here by like 3 like 60-year-old white ladies that were pushy. It's like the Golden Girls fucking
I feel like they
like
were
hammering
hustlers. They
down
were
like
true
weed
hustlers.
on you. Like, nobody knows about my fucking joints. It's like, okay, whoa, ladies.
They have blunts. It's like the
Yeah, they're blunts, yeah. But no, they were really cool ladies, and they say they're generous. They came and dropped off a couple of things. Here's another one. Mike Tyson Toad. I don't know what Toad is, but I imagine they would go along with the branding of Mike Tyson, like, knock you out. Toad smells like armpit, but in a good way. I like that smell. This fucking Haymaker Haze doesn't really smell like haze. It smells like, it's like a weird kind of sandalwoody, I don't know. I bet it is a sativa though, but I gotta find my pipe. I'm going in.
Do it. I'm still cheaping on this blunt.
Here it is. I gotta say, I don't know how many milligrams I just ate, but I feel like it's taking a very mild effect at this point. I don't know how long we've been live, but I'm starting to feel it a little bit now, but I wouldn't even say feel it. Like, I notice the effects at this point, but it's very mild. Which I do think, honestly, is cool about edibles. The best thing that has happened with edibles in the legalization market is the fact that they've got it homogenized. They do have it dosed where you can bite a square that's 10 milligram. You're not getting the corner of a piece that's just like super fucking like heavily dosed.
Hoping for the
what I mean?
best.
Like, it's nice to be able to dose yourself with an edible, knowing that like I can pace this out, or I only need this much to go to bed, or I need this much to calm down for my flight, or I need, like, and you can actually get that dosage again and again and again. which is nice, even if you change products or change whatever, flavors or whatever it may be. All right, Haymaker Haze, giving you a go.
I miss haze.
I miss Haze. Nobody grows it anymore because it's,
We're going to.
yeah, so
We're going to grow the
long.
shit out of it.
We need a second room because it fucks every perpetual all up.
It does.
It's like, okay, here's the room. All this side comes down in fucking 10 days. That one's gonna come down like 5, 6, 7 days later.
Yeah.
And those over there, like 2 more months. Like
Minimum.
What? Like, no, we gotta clean the room out. It's just like you're just gonna have that corner going for 2 more months. Like, it doesn't work in commercial setups.
It's so sexy when it happens, though. And then when you harvest them, that's why I get mad when people keep marketing like premium weed or connoisseur weed, when I'm like, just because you're strain specific does not make you premium. Okay.
Mike Tyson weed, it's all right. It's not, I don't know. I'm having a hard time like putting it in a tier. I don't like A, B, C, D because it's better than a C, but not a B. Where does it go?
You wouldn't be a good teacher.
It's all on a curve. It's all on a curve because honestly, like I've seen much better. Shouldn't say better, but like the weed used to be better on like in parking lots at fucking string cheese shows and shit than a lot of the stuff because of the commercialization of cannabis and the way that people try to go large batches. A lot of it tastes the same.
You know,
not great.
why you say that, when we were receiving a lot of these products or looking at purchasing products and things, it's crazy to me because we were discussing how it's changed so much from like 2013, 2014, 2015, not even 2009 and all that stuff. But when it really started saying that this is how we process and extract our product, this is how many weeks we run our flower, this is what we use to grow, this is how often we change out the bearings to our machines, this is our protocol and why we're different. Now you look up a lot of these companies and there's nothing. They're just
like indica.
yeah. It's like,
Sleep.
damn it. Everything says rosin. You're like, what the fuck does that mean, really? I know what this means, but I'm saying everybody just is so vague now.
The way that we've sold cannabis has changed. I mean, we used to obviously sell on basically nose alone in the very beginning because we didn't even have labs.
No.
So we didn't know shit. Sometimes you come in and like the weed that looked like shit smelled fire though, and you still sell the fuck out of it.
Yes.
But it didn't really matter as much. And then we converted to being lab heavy, and it was like, okay, well I'm gonna buy the highest THC every time, and like then all the flavor disappeared.
Do you
and
remember?
It became like hashy fucking the same strains to the same strains.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, we're at a point where I don't know that it's ever really morphed back, but it's starting to kind of creep back where people are starting to like understand that flavor has much more to do with it than THC. Do
you remember when purple weed was actually like extra because it was so hard to come by?
Yeah, they were $60 an eighth. In every dispensary, there would be fucking your standard weed, which would be like $40 an eighth. Then you had like the good weed for $50 an eighth. And then there'd be that one purple strain that's like $60 an eighth. And it was bullshit because it wasn't even good. It was just purple.
Yes, it was probably testing at like 12% if there was testing.
A lot of the
back
purple
then.
strains do test super low. That's the funny thing about them is like a lot of them are very low. I don't want to smoke any more Tyson weed. He's knocked me out. For real. All right, let's go to some viola, which I think you pronounce voila. Isn't that right? Correct me in the chat. Is this viola or voila?
It's viola.
Viola? No, it's voila. It's like French or some shit.
What do you mean it's French?
Come on, chat. Bail me out.
Oh,
This is voila.
French would have like a hyphen above the word, first of all.
VIOLA. That's voila.
I think they would appreciate this no matter what. So.
I'm going to always call them voila.
All right.
Anyway, I'm going to try their weed. This one is something punch. Dosey punch.
You're getting punched out over here for
Or
real.
punch breath, my bad.
Ew.
It's got a giant thing on the front of it. I don't know. We got a couple different choices. This actually smells all right. punch breath. Oh, it looks pretty fucking good. All right. There you go. Look at my shit camera. I'll try to zoom. No guarantees. But, yeah. Really bad at the old weatherman green screen type shit.
I was gonna say, really.
But it looks really nice, actually. I mean, it's kind of that dense rock cluster, like, I don't want to call it like classic, like salt grown weed that you kind of see, but that's not. I hate saying that because that's the worst terminology to use for this, but that's what I think when I see this, like that new age hard rock, like covered in white trikes, like
Ooh.
Dante's Inferno type weed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Purple
like,
punchy, Mac 1.
yeah, exactly. What is like $1,000 pyramid? Purple punchy, Mac 1E. Yes, exactly. But no, it looks good. Stuff that is like visually striking would look good in a jar. Very dense. Very dense.
Viola was named after his grandma, and Anthro was right.
It's
I
not
did
Voila.
No, I did an
It's
interview with him
grandma?
one time. He's very nice.
Oh well, then I guess you know. I
don't
stand
wanna
corrected.
tell you.
Okay,
don't
I can
wanna
admit
tell
when I'm
you.
completely wrong.
I think he would appreciate
For at
what
least
you're
like 5
saying.
years, if not more, I've been saying voila.
I think it's nice though. It's kind of a compliment.
Well, I think you should still. I guess it's Viola. It's probably her name. Probably the grandma's name. Viola.
yes, you're onto it.
Okay. Now
I
will
can't say it
pronounce.
right.
To honor her, I will always pronounce it correctly moving forward. Viola. I imagine that's the name. I hope that's right. I wish someone
That
could
was so
speak to me
cute. I
through the
think you're
chat.
trying.
I mean,
Jason knows I can't speak English correctly.
let's do it this way. Is Viola the correct name for the grandma? Yes or no? All right. I would say Viola. Viola? What is it? Viola is got really dense wheat. It's like dense. You gotta like grind this shit to hit it.
What do you think for Colorado climate compared to most weeds dry, right? When you get it, what do you feel?
Oh, well, most wheat is dry, but lately everything I'm seeing is actually pretty moist. But I think that might have to do with the late rain we've been getting.
And we did have a lot of rain for a lot of weeks now. See?
This one's all right. It has actually a little bit of terps to it. I think this one's pretty good. It's not like, I don't know, fucking ring the fucking bells and call in the fam and be like, try this shit. But it's fucking good. It's not great.
Really?
It's good. You gotta try it. Since all you do is smoke blunts, Jayla can't even sample this.
I'll just put them together and we'll try to make them
I'll
later.
try one more. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Is there what other product that we haven't tried that we should try? Because we could probably do like a 3-4 hour stream, but I don't have it in me.
What about, what do you have in those boxes over there? You got a lot of boxes.
We do got a lot of boxes.
Like, okay, the one though that had the harmony stuff in it, but not, we tried that pen another time ago. Maybe there's something else in there.
Let's see anything.
All right.
Along those lines. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna try this Oleo Dawn S live resin sugar out of this Puffco that I think has some battery left in it.
I'm really crossing my
We
fingers.
have a dab tool at all.
Guess what? Oleo has one in their packaging box. See
You're
this?
shitting me for
Look at-
situations just like this.
Look at this. Your little to-go box.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The Chinese package.
Yes, take it out, and you'll see the beautiful tissue paper.
Oh yeah.
And then pull out all the way.
Oh yeah.
You see on the very bottom.
Look what's in the bottom of this shit. These guys are geniuses. Oh, sorry, my fingers. You still can't see it. I want to make sure you see this.
I think if you tilt it.
I'm trying.
Okay.
There you go. That focus is a miniature, tiniest, littlest, coolest dab tool in the bottom of the box. Because of course they got one in the bottom of the box. Because you're always fucked in situations like this. So they fucking.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm trying it. I guess I'm trying the Chinese box one. Sour D Wilson 6. All right.
Do you remember Wilson number 6?
I never smoked a whole lot of Wilson, to be honest.
Did you ever grow
I
it?
smoked it a little bit. I've never grown it.
Well, never mind.
Well, okay. Interesting. This one is Sour D BX to Wilson number 6. Cold cured rosin.
I feel like Wilson number 6 reminded me of like a Tahoe and a Sour Diesel growing together. Like, you know what I mean? The way it used to grow. It was
Sorry, one more time. The Sour D and the what?
like Tahoe G.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel it almost tasted like that already. So I wonder if it was like now with the Sour D.
We're about to find the fuck out. This isn't the cleanest rig. You have to forgive me.
And a bad partner.
I'm not a huge concentrate guy either. I like them, but I'm just not like those guys. Everybody knows those guys that are like, concentrates our life. I don't even smoke flower. I'm not that guy. I'm a flower guy first and foremost.
I feel like I have to second that all the way. But I love putting hash in my blunts. All the forms of it. Ooh.
This tastes pretty fucking good. It's more like it's not Sour D. I know it's not there, but it almost tastes more like GMO or mothball-y or something's different about this. It also could be whatever the fuck I smoked out of this rig previous. No, it's nice. I was just a baby, but yeah, I don't know. I get immediate head rush, which is what I look for, and usually get a runny nose. So if I start sniffling immediately, it's working. But no, I like it. You want one?
I'll do it.
All right, I'll try to figure out how to sign this fucking thing off. Essentially, probably should do some shout outs and thank yous and all kinds of shit before I leave. One more before we leave. Batch. I don't know what the fuck that is. Who it came from? Batch signature.
Excuse me.
All in one cart. And take a hit because I tried it right before the show and I didn't get a good pull.
It seems like you have to get some of the pens like going.
Get them going, yeah.
Yeah.
This one hit better the second time. Yeah, get it going. It was pretty smooth. That's pretty good. I don't know what it is. It is hybrid.
This is what I'm talking about, honestly. So vague.
I'm not super sure. Batch extracts. But yeah, this cart wasn't too bad. I'll put it in the C+, maybe even B- category. I wonder if it's a distillate cart, though. Regardless, doesn't really matter. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's going to be distillate, yeah, or CO2 extraction. Either way, doesn't matter. Hit your thing. I'm going to get out of here.
You're supposed to any lady that you smoke with, you're supposed to set it up.
I'll set you up.
Yeah,
Jeez
don't
Louise.
you do that.
I was trying to sign off, but I'll set you up, then sign off, of course.
Thank you. Thank
Ladies
you.
first. Ladies first. All right, everybody. So before we get out of here, I should probably say I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to be live is, but I do want to return to a regular live production schedule. So I think probably once we get the shop up and going, and more so the grow at this point, the shop's basically ready to grand open. And then once we get the grow going, then I'll have a little bit more time to talk to you and show you, talk about what's going on. But yeah, probably within I want to say a few weeks, but more realistically, it might be like a month, maybe even 2 months. But I'll be back. I promise you I'll be back. I have this whole fucking studio to go live every Wednesday. And 7 o'clock is my time slot, and we're going to start using it again. So
Your time slot?
Yeah, 7 p.m. I was
Better
told, I don't even know who, but I was told people are taking up my time slot now. Everybody's got a podcast. I heard there's all kinds of Wednesdays at 7s, and I was like, Wednesdays at 7s is Darkhorse time, okay? I just took a little break, a little hiatus. I will return with probably doper shit than ever and better production stuff because I want to throw this fucking iMac thing off the balcony over here.
Take it easy.
Start over with a whole new setup because it drives me a little bit crazy. But yeah, with that said, I think it's time to get out of here. Shout out Dutch Sense, my guy. I haven't really talked to you in a long time, but that's because we haven't really been doing lives in a long time. But shout out to Dutch Sensei, how he likes to be pronounced. But yeah, give him a follow. I'm sure he's around. Give our guy Dutch a follow. He's a huge fan of the show, huge friend of the show, all around good fucking dude. And yeah, shout out to JLo, shout out to treat-consulting.com.
Except for don't message me for consulting either right now.
JLo's a little. I have JLo busy. Yeah, but yeah. Everybody also, we just got the whole WeMaps thing going on. So if you're around Denver only, I should hesitate to even say this on here because there's a lot of people not from Denver. But you have to be in Denver, Colorado to do this. But there is online ordering now on the site. So go check out online ordering, and you can like cut the line. Probably not on the grand opening because first 50 are first 50 people in line, not online. But yeah, either way, we look forward to seeing you Monday, I hope. Like I say, I'll be down there all doing burgers and dogs. I have so much merch and free shit that I'll be giving out. We're probably going to raffle off a couple of Puffcos.
Exciting.
Yeah, we got so much shit to give out. The gift bags have crazy shit in it. We got not everyone's going to have the same thing, but we got coffee cups, we got lighters, we got rolling trays, we got grinders, we got skateboard decks, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts.
What don't we have?
We got all kinds of shit that we're going to hook up. And like I say, you can get everything. A lot of these products that some of them already made the shelf will be literally for one day only, like up to like 40% off, 50% off on some. But like they're going to be as cheap as they've ever been for one day. So you should come down and check out some of these products because literally you'll never really get to see them at that price again, at least not from Darkhorse. It's a one day kind of shot. So if you're around town, come down, check it out. And if not, if you're out of town, you might want to come in on Labor Day. If you got no travel plans on Labor Day, guess where you should go? Denver, Colorado is beautiful, and we got a Darkhorse grand opening. So I'll see you there on Monday. Cool.
Yes, but we also
That was my sign out. I was already like, psh,
no
trail right off into the sunlight.
is okay. First of all, Michelle, we gotta send love, Targ, all the squad. Thank you guys, and I think to our vendors though, and the people that gave us these samples and the support and giving us a chance too. You know, it's nice to be able to try these tonight. And thank you, Darkhorse, Jason. That was it.
That was it. All right. All right, we're out of here. I got to find my outro thing because my stream deck just shit the bed when we did an update on this. So thank you, computers, for being the biggest piece of shits ever and updating yourselves all the time. The chances that I find this outro, very slim.
Well, we send good love and blessings on everybody's week too. I fucked this up twice. Sorry.
I'm going to hit you with the standby, which really is my sign off. So stand by for 10 seconds. I'm going to hit the fucking end button. All right, peace, everybody. See you soon. See you on Monday because that's where you want to be. Peace.